Sector Wars, play Astro Blaster.
If you destroy my baby,
Intruder alert. The intruder must not escape.
Dragon's Lair, the fantasy adventure where you become a valiant knight.
you will be a torpedo.
Prepare to qualify.
Oh, warrior needs food badly.
Lead on, adventurer. Your quest awaits.
Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again. And this time we're going to look at a game called Marchen Maze. And this was created by Namco in 1988. This was suggested by YouTube user Namcotenterprises. And it's based on Alice in Wonderland. And it is a 3D 3/4 isometric type of viewpoint. And you control Alice from Alice in Wonderland, and you get her to move, in a northeast direction to try to get to the end of the scenario and face a boss. And Alice shoots these little blow bubbles at her enemies. And the enemies cannot kill her just by touching her. In fact, she doesn't have like a life meter or anything when they touch her that will deplete. The way that the enemies can kill her is by pushing her off an edge. If you have vertigo of any kind, do not play this game, because the platforms you walk on are high above the ground, and it's understandably fatal to fall off that great a distance. Now you can collect various power-ups from the question mark boxes, and that rabbit shield is the best one because the enemies cannot hurt you, and you will bump the enemies backwards with that shield. The shots that you fire will force the enemies backwards. And they can fire shots. There will be bombs that explode and leave little balls that fly around and knock you backwards. This game is just brutally hard. So many things that can knock you backwards. You do have a jump button, so you can jump over little balls or whatever that can bump you backwards. Yeah, the enemies can bump you backwards. Their projectiles can bump you backwards. Sometimes they can just push you, but there's going to be a lot of moving platform hopping in this game. And like I said, if you have any sense of vertigo, this game is really gonna haunt you. And here's the first boss. It is a witch. Now, when you get nailed and you get pushed back towards a platform, wail on that jump button and push away from that ledge so that you can more ensure you're landing on safe ground rather than getting knocked off. You will see the white rabbit in the bottom right as time starts to become a factor. If you run out of time, something will come out and try to touch you, and it will automatically kill you. So I gotta kill this witch. Now, something that I find really stupid is, with the game being based on Alice in Wonderland or Through the Looking Glass, you would think that there would be a lot more references to the story's characters. There isn't that much. You will see the white hair. You will see Tweedledum and Tweedledee a little bit later. And I guess you will see the Red Queen as the final boss. There will be cards. There's that. That is the best power-up. There is also a balloon, which will let you survive one fall. There are jump shoes. There are speed-up shoes. There is a 3-way shot. And there's a much stronger shot. Now, something I didn't mention yet something I did not mention yet that you can do is you can charge your shot for a bigger shot. You can hold down the... Ah, crap. They knocked me off the ledge. You can hold down the fire button for a few seconds, and you can charge up for a stronger shot. And there's also an immediately powered up shot. Right there. That really pushes the enemies back. That's very nice. There's also a clock which restores your time. Now, there are a few parts in the game. There was a Tweedledee and Tweedledum. There are some parts in the game where, where you don't want to go a certain direction, where you see, moving platforms, because it'll kind of dead end. You can scroll backwards the other way to go back the way you came. That's kind of dumb. If you tried to jump off that middle platform to the left or right, you would not make it. You would fall to your death. And there will be just bonus point marbles. I mean, there's some characters from Through the Looking Glass or Alice in Wonderland, whatever. When you see that checkerboard platform, you're often going to be close to a boss. And then there's this weird hen, a wind-up hen. I'm not sure. I don't know that this is in Alice in Wonderland. Probably not. And like I said, you cannot automatically be killed by touching an enemy or a boss. A collision with a boss will push you back, way back. So be careful. The little balls will only push you back a little bit. But again, if you get pushed back towards the ledge that you're about to be knocked off, and hit that jump button to stay on that ledge. And there, I killed it. But there should be, like, the Mad Hatter, the hookah-smoking caterpillar, some of the more notable characters from Alice in Wonderland, and they're not in this. Kind of stupid. This was Japan only. Again, this is called Marchen Maze, and I'm not sure what Marchen is about. Now this is hard. You have to wait until the wall is down before you jump across, or the wall will knock you backwards and you'll fall to your death. Yeah, again, oh crap, oh I was lucky I landed on that really thin platform. So you gotta wait until that wall's down before you jump across. But yeah, if you have any sense of vertigo, don't play this game. You'll be like, oh crap. I have a little bit of vertigo fears. So this game was really tough to crap. Yeah, you gotta watch out for those platforms that go across. And it's really stupid that if it's able to... screw you! Well, that's really stupid that it's able to fly over the air. That it should just roll off the edge of the platform and fall down. That's stupid. Well, that's Marchen Maze. We are going to look at snippets, at least, of the remaining levels, and there are a total of 9. You can continue at the beginning of the stage where you lost your last life, but I didn't do that there. Thank you. Well, screw you, you hard-ass game. But yeah, we'll look at snippets of the remainder of the levels in just a moment. Yeah, I hate that guy there. I put on invincibility at this point, just so I could beat the game quicker. I hate those bomb enemies. Giant die. Yeah, there are definitely some Alice in Wonderland characters in this game. Oh, I hate those swinging arms. Of course, they will knock you off. We'll just, like I said, we'll just skip ahead to certain parts of the stage, and we'll also see the bosses. This boss takes forever to kill. You have to destroy all of his parts. It's kind of like a Jenga or a stacked boss. You have to break apart each of his support pieces. See that sun? That's if you run out of time. He will come out and touch you and kill you. There, I put on, I think, a cheat that gave me the really strong shots that you would normally have to charge to fire. And you can get those strong shots permanent, or I mean not permanent, but for a while, that come from a power-up. I just wanted to show you snippets of the remainder of the level. And look at those, see those toy robots? Those are from a game called Toy Pop. As far as I can think, off the top of my head, those are the only Namco cameo appearances in this game, you know, from other Namco games. This might have appeared on some sort of a Namco collection type of series. And here is the final area before the boss. And he's a giant robot. There's so many little balls that he spits out, and again, the balls don't push you back nearly as much as collision with the boss. But if you do get pushed back and you're in fear of being knocked over the ledge, push back towards the ledge, you know, as you just about fly off, and hit that jump button. But yeah, there are a total of 9 stages. There's going to be a lot of moving platforms. Any worries you have about vertigo, they're going to be greatly increased after playing this game. This time you face a swordfish. And yeah, I don't understand some of these bosses. I mean, if you're going to base your game on Alice in Wonderland, then why don't you have more Alice in Wonderland references? This guy will really jab at you fast when he's in vertical line with you, and you'll need to jump quickly. See, I took off the cheat for just a second, and he'll really push you back when he jabs you. And you go through the looking glass whenever you beat a boss. And the further you get in the game, the more handsome a bonus you will get. Look at all those Tweedledums and Tweedledees. Look at all these enemies. And now we have some enemies that follow you around. And the question mark boxes that normally give you power-ups will often release one of these annoying guys. If you collect a bunch of the bonus point marbles in a row, you will get increasing bonuses. I mean, if you get a lot of them one after another quickly. Or maybe certain ones just give you bigger bonuses than others. God, those guys are frickin' annoying. I don't know what the hell they are. There's probably other Namco cameo appearances by other Namco game characters. Now this might be the mock turtle from Alice in Wonderland or Through the Looking Glass. They really should have like the Mad Hatter, the March Hare, the Jabberwock, something like that. Some of the characters we should be seeing, we're not seeing. But yeah, this was suggested by YouTube user Namcotenterprises. And now, looking at it through the Windows Movie Maker, look at all these dragonflies. Maybe this should have been a Capcom game, because they made appearances in a number of Capcom games. Dragonflies. And I'm not sure what these slimes are for, or whether they cameoed in it. Oh, maybe they cameoed in, or they're a cameo from Tower of Druaga. I don't know. But looking at this through Windows Movie Maker, I think that's what it was called, which I use to edit, cut, whatever my videos. It looks like it's fairly low res, and there are some games that just come out that way through MAME when I record them. Now we have these two weird rubber balls with little rubber ball shield rotating around them. Weird. Certainly not from Alice in Wonderland. Or are they supposed to be the Cheshire Cat or something? I can't freaking tell. But yeah, this looks this is starting to look maybe a little low res in Windows Movie Maker, or whatever it's called. Sometimes there's just certain games that are that way from MAME when you record them, and it's got nothing to do with my video card. I can't help that, because if I recorded through Bandicam instead of MAME, then it comes out just perfect. And I'm gonna just have to start doing that with some of these games. Most of them come out okay through MAME, but not all of them. This is a Namco System 1 game, so maybe all of the Namco System 1 games will be like that. You do not have to jump across for all moving platforms. Here I can just walk across. And there's the three-way shot. Cutesy graphics, but oh my god, the game's hard, and look at that crap. That's just not fair. And there's the cards from Alice in Wonderland. And yeah, the final boss is, I think, the Queen of Hearts, or the Red Queen. She doesn't say "off with your head" in this game. In fact, there's no voice samples in this game. And thank God for invincibility. There's no way I could have survived all of that stuff. Here is this like a black queen, or I'm not sure what the hell this is. This game would be more interesting if it weren't so damn hard, and it had more references to Alice in Wonderland characters, especially the more obvious characters like the Mad Hatter, the Dormouse, the Walrus, and the Carpenter. And now this head will split into three different ones. You have to shoot them from the front, but only one of them, when there's three of them, can be hurt, and that's the middle one. And it'll again turn into 3. Yeah, this was Japan only, as you can see by all the kanji and some katakana and hiragana. I can't read it all, unfortunately. There's not much that I can read. I can understand the katakana for the most part, because that's for foreign words, and it's easy to understand or easy to learn. Now, this is insane. How could anyone survive this crap here? Yeah, that's ridiculous. Got more of those annoying guys that follow you around. And more mystery boxes or power-up boxes that just release more of these annoying bastards. And now here is the final boss of the game. Yeah, it's the Red Queen. And she fires lasers to release more enemies, more cards to follow you around. Yeah, really, Alice in Wonderland. And here's what happens if you have the balloon power-up. Yeah, you fly back up. You survive one fall. That's very nice, but the game is still brutally hard. Yeah, the 1951 Disney animated movie of Alice in Wonderland is really, I think, one of Disney's best movies. It's a great frickin' movie. I should go out and buy it. You got a lot of points at the very end after beating the last boss of the game. We'll scoot forward to the ending. She wakes up. She's in bed, and the mirror says, "Thank you, Alice." Thank you. Tough frickin' game. But that is Marchen Maze. I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. Hope you enjoy your weekend thus far. There's a lot of football tomorrow. My team already played on Thursday. They won very impressively. So we get a nice week off, and then we get to face the Baltimore Ravens. Ouch. But hey, maybe we can win that one. We beat Dallas pretty convincingly. Well, that was Marchen Maze, based on Alice in Wonderland, created by Namco in 1988. Well, this is Crazy Clown Radius, and thanks for watching Marchen Maze by Namco in 1988. Hope you all continue to enjoy your weekend, and I will catch you later in the future with my next video. Y'all take it easy, everybody, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.